What's good, y'all? Back at it again, YouTube. It's been a couple of days. It's been actually a couple of weeks. I got so much content that I have not dropped yet that I guess we'll be dropping very soon. Currently, at the time of this video, I'm actually about to head to Atlanta. But I wanted to give you guys an update. I passed course careers. Got a 78 on my exam. 78 on my exam. And I'm actually in the job search right now. And I actually got some good news. So before I even finished my whole course careers course, I actually ended up applying for Grant Cardone's company at Cardone Capital, or Cardone, and one of his companies. And I actually ended up, I got an interview, secured an interview. They're actually supposed to be following up with me. The base pay is ridiculous though. It's like, and when I mean ridiculous in a good way. It's disgusting. The only thing is of course, I have to move to Miami, which is actually not a problem for me personally because I've been in Miami all summer anyway, so it's not like, it's really too much. But what I will say is, it's an SDR role, and it's definitely a bag. Now, how did I get the connections? I kind of already had the connections to actually apply for the position. So I'm not really going to say Course Careers helped me. The one thing that I will say is Course Careers definitely did help me as far as understanding what an sales development rep is. Now, have I made an immediate return on that investment? No. Has it been easy finding jobs? No. Have I been applying? Yes. But I did want to, at least use my experience of taking Course Careers to actually, let you guys know that, I think it's worth taking if you're willing to learn something. But a lot of this stuff, the only thing I really kind of learned from Course Careers is really just new terms and sales that I didn't necessarily know. But as far as the actual job when it comes to being a sales development rep, I've been doing this for the past 4 or 5 years in real estate. So honestly, the only thing that's really different about this whole career path is honestly just in this sales job you get a base pay. And that's really I feel like that's the only thing I've been needing when it comes to real estate. At least until I get back on my feet. That way I can actually afford things like pay for my own college tuition and stuff that actually matters. But for the most part, Course Careers is pretty cool. Honestly, would I recommend it for those who are currently looking, getting into tech sales? Honestly, it honestly depends on who you know. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of my personal friends who are actually SDRs now and are in tech sales, they didn't even finish their course careers or didn't even take course careers to get the tech sales job that they have, let alone the remote ones. Me personally, I have had no luck getting a remote job. I'm 23 years old. My life has been all hustle since I graduated high school. And then, the way the economy is currently at the time of this video, things are not really looking any promising. And I'm honestly just doing just fine, doing me like I've been doing. But for those who necessarily do not know anybody, don't know really what an SDR role is, I definitely encourage that you should definitely take the Course Careers course. I learned a lot from it. I locked in for about 2 to 3 weeks. Finished in about 2 to 3 weeks. Finished it and really just got it done. Of course, I was definitely thinking the return on investment was going to be immediate. But that's why I have the skill set of learning how to sell. Worst case scenario, I can always go back to selling on the street. But yeah, guys, so those are my thoughts on Course Careers. Actually, be sure to comment below if you guys have any questions in regards to the course. I know it's a lot of people on YouTube who like to give a review on the course, tell you to click on the referral link if you're gonna buy the course. But I actually want to be one of those YouTubers that give you guys the raw deal, transparency, and all that. Honestly, the platform was cool. Was it the best? I won't say it's the best, but it definitely gets me. Hopefully it helps. It hasn't been a full month yet since I've been applying and whatnot. So hopefully, we see some progress. But again, I'm not necessarily desperate because I got my own stuff going on anyway. But just doing things just to do things because not really feeling real estate. I have not been feeling real estate for like the past year or so. And if the bag is big enough, I'm jumping ship. Another thing that I will say though, guys, is invest in Course Careers if you have the money. I know a lot of people who might be viewing this video might not have that $450 to spend. What I ended up finding out after purchasing Course Careers is that there are also a ton of other boot camps in reference to tech sales, in which they'll pay you to take the boot camp, and the boot camp is free. So, if you guys catch my drift, you feel me? If I would have known that, I would have did that instead of taking the whole Course Careers thing. I didn't know at the time. But, I did my thorough research. Not necessarily regretful about the money as far as spent on the course, but it would be nice to have some return on investment. But I can't complain. But yes, guys, I did secure an interview. My interview was actually yesterday with Grant Cardone's people, so that should be fun. I probably will not go into the details until that actually get paperwork or that actually comes up or something. Just because you get an interview does not mean you get the job. No matter how nice and how sweet the people are and whatnot. But this is all good though, But here's what I will say, guys, too, is Course Careers, it was definitely cool. There's a couple things that could have been better. I definitely learned a lot. I learned new vocabulary as far as learning what's going on. I learned some new vocabulary, but as far as anything else, me personally, a lot of this stuff I've already learned on my own, just being in sales, from selling my perfumes to either selling real estate. So there's not really nothing that I really can do. And then also, I been in the tech space, just freelance for a while anyway. So nothing pretty much new. But let me know what you guys think about, my thoughts on Course Careers. I finally passed. And yeah, and also like, subscribe, and share. And for those who want to give Course Careers a try, of course, click the referral link in the bio. Yes, I do get paid from it if you guys purchase the course. But if not, all my other links are in the description as well too. So, if you guys buy my first ebook, you want to start your own perfume business, definitely visit the website. That's in the description as well too. If you want to buy any of my products or support, everything's in the description. Also, if you want to buy real estate, everything's in the description. But as far as Course Careers, pretty decent course. Only invest into it if you actually have the money and you actually have time. Here's the last thing that I'll leave off with too, guys. Despite you taking this boot camp, one of the things that I'm learning as a 23-year-old man is you gotta have motion one way or another. If you get fired from your job, if you get fired from your job and you go dead broke, at the end of the day, nobody's gonna save you but you. So you better have motion. I don't care, what you gotta do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, ain't nothing gonna happen overnight. And I'll leave off with that.